Okay, we are diving deep into a fascinating piece of hardware today. It's the Aurora DTX-44D. And our mission here is to really understand how this one device can be, a shortcut for system integrators, how it merges that old school analog reliability with modern network efficiency.
Exactly. And the key thing for you to grasp is this idea of simplicity through complexity.
Mhm.
This box is built to just erase the friction of an installation.
So fewer devices, less cost.
Way less cost. You're cutting down on cabling, which, as you know, is a huge expense in those big projects. We're talking
Yeah.
about places like houses of worship, restaurants, and especially conferencing and education. It's a perfect fit there.
All right, so let's get down to the brass tacks, the core architecture. What are we looking at?
So you have four balanced McLean inputs and four balanced line outputs. They're on those terminal block connectors, which are super reliable, and it handles up to 4x4 Dante channels.
The physical setup is what gets me. It's tiny. I mean, it's under 2 kilograms, and it's fully PoE powered, power over Ethernet.
And that one detail, that's huge. A single network cable handles everything. Power, the audio itself, management control, all of it.
Right. So no need to call an electrician to install an outlet nearby.
None at all. That's what makes the transmission so safe, so quiet, and, so reliable. It's the difference between a 4-hour job and maybe a 15-minute one.
Okay, but here's the question. A small box, one cable.
Mm.
Can it actually handle the processing load you'd need for, say, a noisy lecture hall? Isn't that where you start to see sacrifices in quality or latency?
You'd think so, but no. Not here. And that's because of the processor they're using. It's a powerful ADI Sharp 21489. That chip is an engine.
Yeah.
It lets this system run all these complex algorithms at the same time without adding any lag.
And the specs back that up, right?
They do. We're talking high fidelity, 24-bit, 48 kilohertz sampling, and the system latency it's less than 3 milliseconds. Really impressive.
And I noticed the sources mentioned it's TAA compliant. For anyone managing public sector or government contracts, that's a pretty big deal.
It is. That and being tariff-free makes it a very appealing option for those big educational or government rollouts.
So the hardware is solid. What about the software, the audio toolkit inside?
Well, this is where the intelligence comes in. Every single input and output has the standards you'd expect. Graphic and parametric EQ, dynamics, delay, a ducker, all there.
But it's the specialized stuff that's the real aha moment, isn't it? I'm seeing things like adaptive echo cancellation or AEC and automatic gain control AGC. Can you explain what AGC actually does for someone in like a hybrid meeting?
Sure, AGC is critical. Imagine you're on a conference call. One person is speaking loudly right into the mic, and the next person is leaning way back. AGC just automatically and dynamically adjusts their volume level so everyone sounds consistent. You don't have to touch a thing.
And that works with the other tools like noise suppression.
Exactly. It pairs with the automatic noise suppression, the ANS, which filters out all that constant background noise, the HVAC, hum, keyboard clicks, all that stuff just disappears. It's all managed by the DSH software, and you can save up to 16 presets. Perfect for a multi-purpose room.
So when you put it all together, the DTX-44D really points toward this new wave of highly integrated self-optimizing AV solutions.
It's proof that you can pack immense power into a very small footprint.
So what does this all mean then? What's the final takeaway?
Well, it raises a really important question for you to think about. You have this one small 1.5 kilogram device. It handles power, transport, routing, and this whole complex suite of adaptive audio processing. If one little box can replace an entire rack of traditional hardware mixers, power amps, DSPs, what does that imply about needing those separate dedicated devices in the future? I mean, are we getting to a point where the hardware function is just completely swallowed by the software?